Yeah, welcome back to the Story 6 Sport Arena on Hebron 95.9 with me, Olasuke Abimbola, and right there, Saki is right here with me. Saki, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, our dear listeners, wherever you're listening to us. It's a wonderful weekend, and just like you rightly said, we believe strongly that the coronavirus going on around the world will definitely end any moment from now.
Yes, it will surely end any moment from now. And away from that, going to the local scene, the FA Cup is still very much active during last week, and a lot of game went down. We saw the round of 16. It was a cracker between those teams that play. We have 8 games. We had one on Saturday, 4 on Saturday, and we had 4 on Sunday. And looking at the scoreline of those games, between Abigab and Bolas, it was a good one for Bolas for the first time in the quarterfinal of a competition. Very first time in a competitive match. They are in the quarterfinal. They beat Abigab, the defending champion, by 2 goals to nothing. Actually, a lot of things happened in that game where there were a lot of calling for the referee error in that game, and at the end of the day, Bolas were able to be the best among two of them. 2-0 win for Bolas and a good one for them. We say congratulations to Bolas for getting qualification to the quarterfinal of the FA Cup 2020. And in the other game, we saw Glory against Unique. It was a good one for Glory, having left it in the first round when they beat Mega FC by 5 goals to nothing. But in that encounter, it was a good one for them. They win by 2 goals to nothing against Unique. That's to tell you that the two finalists last year are no more in the competition. Abigail, who was the eventual winner, was defeated by Bolas, and right now the runner-up for last year, Unique Firm, are also out of the competition. And in the third game, we saw Sele and Gbademu playing a goalless draw, and for a penalty, it was 5-4 for Gbademu, who are also through to the quarter-final of the FA Cup 2020. The last game of the day saw Boca against Ajiti. It was also a goalless draw and a penalty shooter. It was 4-3 in favor of Boca. As we speak, we have Boca in the quarter-final, Gbademu in the quarter-final, Glory in the quarter-final. We also have Bolas in the quarter-final. In the game that went up on Sunday, we saw Kena City beating Solis by penalty. It was also a goalless draw between both sides, but Kena City were very good on the penalty. They won by 5 goals to 4, and that gave them qualification to the quarter-final. Ogolua losing 2-0 to Igwe FC. Two of them were from the same place, all the way from Ijaba. That game was a cracker. Is a derby game, and people came out to watch that game. It was a good encounter between both sides, but Igwe was a better side against Ogolua. It ended 2-0 in favor of Igwe FC. Also, the seventh game there saw Sunshine beating Young City by 2 goals to nothing, and this is the fourth time two of them will be meeting in a competitive match, and this is the first time Sunshine will be prevailing over Young City. Young City have beaten them 3 times in a competitive match, and right now in 2020, Sunshine came back stronger, and they beat Young City by 2 goals to nothing. The last game saw victory better than Young Oloko United. It ended 0-0. Young Oloko United really give victory run for their money. Nobody expected that game to be a goalless draw, but at the end of the 90 minutes, it was a goalless draw. But for the penalty, it was 5-4 in favor of Victory FC. As we speak now, we have 8 teams in the quarterfinal of this competition. We have the Bolas FC, we have Glory FC, we have Gbademu FC, we have Boca FC, we have Kena City FC, we have Igwe FC, we have Sunshine FC all the way from ESC, and right now we have Victory, who make up the number 8 for the quarterfinal. And as we speak, the game is old for now just because of the situation on ground. The game has been postponed till further notice for the quarterfinal, and as we speak now, the quarterfinal draws has been drawn already, and as we speak, we are going to have Victory against Bolas. In the first game of the quarterfinal, we are going to have Glory taking on Sunshine FC. These are the games to watch out for. Gbademu will be taking on Igwe FC, and the last game there we saw Boca taking on Kena City. What do you want to talk about Boca against Kena City?
It's gonna be a very, very great game, very, very interesting game. For me, the games that were just executed last weekend, the highlight was Ballers defeating the defending champions.
Yes, that was a talking point.
It was the talking point. I didn't see it coming as a football fan, but that is the beauty of football for you. But going forward, I believe this quarterfinal pairings, we're going to see the best of football. For me, at this moment, I can't really put my money on anything because it is the quarterfinal of the FA Cup and anything can happen.
Yes, anything can happen just because of what you saw in the second round of the game. Nobody will have expected Ballers to be a better of Abigab FC, having been the champion of the last year edition. And right now, as we speak, Ballers was a better side. They defeated Abigab by 2-0. Everybody will have expected that game to be in favor of Abigab, although it might even, people might say it might end in a draw, but at the end of the day, it wasn't going the way people have projected it. But you know, football sometimes it is not played by name, it is played by what you are field of play. 90 minutes determine how you go in the game, and that is what we just saw last week in the game between Abigab and Ballers. And even the game that ended in a draw that was won for a penalty, Kena City Soleza. Kena City are a strong side. I told you in the beginning of the draws of the FA Cup, I said there are teams that have not been really doing so well in this competition, but right now as we speak, Kena City are in the quarterfinal. We just hope that from where they left it in the second round, they will be able to do justice to the game if eventually they get to the semi-final of this game. We are just hoping that they will do so well in the second in the quarterfinal. Haven't mind the fact that they are going to play against Boca, the giant killer when it comes to the football.
Yes, the giant killers when it comes to this wonderful competition going on. I believe strongly that Boca versus Kenan City is going to be a cracker of a game. It could go either way. But for me, at this level of competition, the team that is going to move to the semi-final has to be the team that wants it so bad and the team that can take their chances.
Yes, the team that can take their chances. That is what Jake said in the game. If you don't take your chances, when you have the chances, if you don't take it, the opponent might just come and nail you, and that might just be the end of the game. And away from that, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll go to Nigerian football as it's happening in Nigerian professional football. Don't go away, see your program, Sports Arena on Hebron FM 95.9.